Hello, I am Jean-Michel Lorain. I am the chef and owner of La Côte Saint-Jacques. And La Côte Saint-Jacques is in Joigny on the Yonne River. We are in the very beginning north of Burgundy, and it's a very nice place here. And I will do for you a very special dish for me, which is anatomy of a dish about oysters. Okay, so for this dish I need ingredients like rye porridge, which is made with rye and milk. And here we have a puree of lettuce salad with a little bit of red onion puree also, bit of cream, and after we will add oysters on it. I have prepared before dried crepes, dried pancakes made also with rye flours, and of course I have the oysters. So those oysters are coming from the Atlantic coast, and those oysters are very special, very tasty and salty, and it's for me the best one in France, and it's made by Mr. Gillardot, very famous in France for that. And this is the rye here. You can see this is the rye I do the porridge with. And here we have the oyster juice, which serve me to prepare also the dish. So I've prepared in advance the porridge, and now I will warm the porridge with oyster juice, and I will warm also the puree of lettuce with the cream and a little bit also of oyster juice. So this dish, in fact, is very important for me because it was it's one of my favorite dish here in La Côte Saint-Jacques, and this dish has been created to respond to a very important question of a guest, which is how you create a dish. What is your idea? What you have in mind when you create a dish? How it works? So it's very difficult to explain this because it's very personal, and I give this response with this dish, which explains the process of creation. So in fact, first, when I created this dish, I had in mind to work oysters with rye flours. And then, first, I had the idea to mix porridge and oyster together and to do this. And I tried this with the oyster juice. I taste and I say, yes, it's very good, but it's a little bit too tasty about oysters. So I decided to add, I find something to add inside to make a good balance, and I had the lettuce puree with a little bit of onion inside. So that's my second ingredient I add in the dish. Then after I add, of course, the dish itself, the oysters, which is the most important ingredient in the dish. And after, when you create a dish, you have to make a reflection about texture, which is sometimes soft, sometimes crispy, and then to stay on the Brittany Atlantic area, I decided to make like little pancakes, which are very special and very traditional of Brittany in France. So the oysters, I make a little bit of mix with cauliflowers, broccoli, and red pepper, and this preparation is about the view of the dish, the design of the dish. So This is just to add a little bit of color on the dish. Okay, and I keep 2 oysters without this preparation. So now I cover the oysters, and the oysters will go in the oven later on. Wow. So now I will add inside mixed oysters inside the porridge. So that's around 1/3 of oysters for 2/3 of porridge. And now it will be ready to prepare the dish and to place the different ingredients in the plate. So I will give this to the cooks to put in the oven. And I will begin to prepare this dish, to finish this dish. So the first idea for this dish was to mix porridge and oysters. So that will be the first step, and you will find these ingredients in all the small bowls. And this one is the finished dish. The finished dish, of course, has the same ingredients. Then my second idea was to add the lettuce puree. So this one is without, but the next one with the lettuce puree. And of course you find this ingredient in the finished dish. Okay, so now we have those 2 ingredients. Now I take the third one. The third one was the oysters itself. So the oysters are coming in the 3rd and 4th bowl. And of course in the finished plate. So now let's go to the final one. Final one is the crispy, and the crispy come with the pancakes. So the pancakes will come in the last one. And of course, once again, in the finished plate. And also for this one, we have a little bit more decoration than in the bowls. So those small crepes just roll like this, and I just put also a little bit of red pepper and rye to show the ingredients, the raw ingredients in the plate. So that's how you will find the dish on your table, just like this, and you will taste the 4 bowls, one after the other one, to follow my mind about this dish and how I create this dish. So I hope you will come soon to visit us and taste this magnificent dish. and I will be really happy to welcome you personally on this occasion. And bon appétit!